Hello everyone. Welcome back to God from Mumbi Academy. Today I'm going to answer Biology 2022 Digestion. Okay, so this question in 2022 came on number 3. And here is the question, and it reads, Figure 3 shows part of the alimentary canal of a human being. Okay, so we have this figure 3 here, which shows just a part of the alimentary canal. Okay, so the alimentary canal, don't you forget that it is the tube which runs from the mouth up to the anus. So this is just part of it. And we have different parts. We have part P, Q, R, and S. So question A reads, identify the parts labeled P and Q. They want us to identify the parts labeled P and Q. So we have P here and we have Q here. So P and Q, they want us to identify these two. So P is the esophagus. Okay, the esophagus, it is the part, it is the tube which links the mouth and the stomach. Okay, so this is P, the esophagus. Okay, then Q is the stomach. Okay, so Q is the stomach. All right, then question B reads, explain the functions of the part labeled R in digestion. Okay, so they want us to explain the parts, the functions of the parts labeled R. So here is R and R. So this it is the structure which is similar to a leaf, and it is no other than the pancreas. So they want us to explain the functions of the pancreas. So now pancreas in general produces what the juice which is called the pancreatic juice. Now this pancreatic juice has mainly 3 functions. Number 1, so this is B now. Number 1, part R, it produces pancreatic amylase, which breaks down which breaks down starch into maltose. Yes, so it produces pancreatic amylase which breaks down starch to maltose. So the first function, it is production of pancreatic amylase. Which converts, or which breaks down starch into maltose. Okay, so this is the first function of R. It is it produces pancreatic amylase which converts starch into maltose. Okay, that is the first function of the part labeled R. What is the second function of this same part, which is pancreas? Okay, so apart from producing pancreatic amylase, pancreas also produces sodium hydrogen carbonate or bicarbonate. So it produces sodium hydrogen carbonate. So production of sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so it produces sodium hydrogen carbonate. Now what is the use of sodium hydrogen carbonate? This sodium hydrogen carbonate, it neutralizes the acidic chyme which comes from the stomach. Okay, so since the stomach, the pH of the stomach is acidic, everything, the chyme which is found in the stomach, when entering the duodenum, this part here, it comes as acidic as it is, or as it was in the stomach. Now the pH here is not acidic. It is not acidic, meaning for the acidity of the chyme which comes from the stomach to be reduced, there must be something to neutralize this acidic chyme. So this same pancreas produces this sodium hydrogen carbonate to neutralize the acidic chyme. So it produces sodium hydrogen carbonate, which neutralizes the acidic chyme? Okay, so which neutralizes the acidic chyme? Okay, which neutralizes the acidic chyme? Okay, so this is the second function of the part labeled R, production of sodium hydrogen carbonate. So sodium hydrogen carbonate neutralizes the acidic chyme which comes from the stomach. All right, the last answer, the last function of part R. Part R, it is used in the production of hormones. Okay, production of hormones. That is insulin and glucagon. So it also produces two hormones, which is insulin and glucagon. Now these two hormones are the ones which regulate the glucose level in the body. Yes, so it produces hormones such as insulin and glucagon, which maintains or which regulates the blood sugar level in the body. Yes, or which controls, yes, which controls the sugar level in the body. Okay, so you can say which regulates or which regulates the glucose level in the blood or in the body. Okay, so this is the last function of what? Of the part labeled R, production of hormones, insulin and glucagon, which regulates the blood sugar levels in the body. Okay, so this is the last function of what? Of the part labeled R, which is no other than the pancreas. All right, let's look at the next question. So the next question, which is C, reads, state two functions of the part labeled S. So they want us to identify and to list, actually to state two functions of the part labeled S. So here is S, and the part S is no other than the liver. So they want us to explain or to state two functions of the liver. Okay, this is C. So S, which is the liver, has so many functions. Mind you, there is that question which comes on the essay part which just says explain the functions of the liver, and they give it 12 marks, meaning the liver has so many questions, has so many functions, and in this case they just want two functions which the liver has in digestion. Okay, so the first answer, the liver has so many functions in digestion. So the first one, okay, so the first one, the liver, it maintains, or it is used in the metabolism of nutrients. So number one, in metabolism or metabolization, and detoxification. Okay, so the liver is used in the metabolization of the nutrients. So what happens is, after digestion, some of the nutrients are taken into the liver, and the liver helps in the metabolization, yes, in the metabolization of these same nutrients. Then in addition to that, it also helps in the what? In the detoxification of the toxic substances. Yes, so there are certain cases where now the body gets infected with the toxic substances. Yeah, and these substances may be mingled with the nutrients. So it is the function of the liver to take these toxic substances and detoxify them. So the liver has that function. So it is used in the metabolization and the detoxification in the body. Then number 2, it is used in the deamination of amino acids. So deamination of amino acid. Okay. Yes. So the liver is also used in the deamination of amino acids. Okay. So what happens? Actually, not just amino acids, but excess amino acids. What happens when the body has excess amino acids? When it has more than enough amino acids, what happens is these excess amino acids, they are being taken, or they are taken to the liver, and the liver breaks them down to form what is called urea. So for urea or urine, urine. So urine to be produced, the liver takes in the amino acids which are in excess and breaks them down. So that process is what is known, or what is called deamination. After it breaks them down, then the remaining part are the ones which are used to form urine in the body. Okay, so this is the second function of the part labeled S, which is the liver. Okay, so mind you, the liver has so many functions, like I said in the first place. So they wanted the functions which are related to digestion. Okay, then the last question reads, describe 2 effects of the common ailments of the part labeled S in the human body. So they want us to describe the ailments or the diseases, okay, of the part labeled S to the human body. Okay, so the liver. So number 1, the liver, there is this condition which is called hepatitis or liver hepatitis. Okay, so this is the first one. Then the second one, we can say cirrhosis or cirrhosis. Yes. Okay, so what is hepatitis? So hepatitis, it is the inflammation of the liver. Yes, as simple as that. It is the inflammation of the liver. So that is hepatitis. Yes, and mainly it is caused by the viruses. Then the second one, cirrhosis. The cirrhosis, liver cirrhosis, this is when the liver hardens, the hardening of the liver. Yes, and mainly it is because of too much intake of alcohol. So these are the 2 effects of the the 2 diseases, or the 2 common ailments of the liver. Okay, so this is digestion, which came in 2022. I'm sure you've gotten the concepts. Don't you forget to subscribe and like